picture. And life is just a thing. Perfect.
No.
That stanker! You're so nasty!
Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Hi, it's Tiyana.
Hi, it's Matt.
And today, guys, we're actually gonna go on 2 more house viewings. And we're gonna head out, so we're just gonna cut straight to the first house viewing. And yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to actually bring the camera inside there, but let's see. So okay, hey guys, so we're at the site that we're actually gonna, no, Mackie's here. And because we're actually viewing houses during COVID, we've been told to go to our viewings with PPE on, gloves, face mask. Matthew's suiting up right now. Plain black face mask here. This is the new normal in 2020. This is how you have to go around and view houses, and obviously make sure you maintain 2 meters social distancing. Make sure you've got gloves and are you struggling? Are you struggling over there? He's an engineer.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ready.
Alright. We've got another viewing today, so we have 2 viewings in totals. And yeah, see you guys in a bit. Surely we could just like knock down this wall and then make it into a drive.
There's no other lamppost.
There is no other lamp. Can't we get rid of this lamppost? Do you think this is a thing? Hi guys, we're back from our viewings, and we're gonna insert a clip basically of the second viewing. So we're actually allowed to film a little bit of the second house. We weren't actually able to film the inside of the first house, but you saw the outside. Have a gander. I think it's a good size. I think it's, you don't think it's a good size?
Yeah, especially since it's 2.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good size. Yeah, this is a nice size spare room. This is the master bedroom, and it's a good size. It's a really good size. I really like this master bedroom, to be honest. It's bigger. It's bigger than what we're used to seeing. Because in the 3 bedrooms, it's always 2 medium rooms, and then this is like the smaller room. Smaller. It's not squished, yeah. There's still like space. Do you know what I mean? And the landing's a good size. So you say you can see the garden from here? Yeah. The garden's like, you know, it's got a little patio down here. It's got the shed. This looks good for barbecues now. What I like up the side of the bush is that I like the privacy you get because the bushes are quite high.
It's nice. It's nice.
So from what you saw there,
Sorry.
To be honest, like we liked both the houses.
Yeah.
The first house, let's talk about the first house.
It was nice.
It was nice. They had a porch when you walked in,
yeah.
And they had the living room on the left-hand side. No, they had a kitchen.
Yeah, the kitchen.
Yeah, they had a kitchen on the left-hand
really
side,
nice.
and it was a really nice kitchen. Basically, they said a contractor used to live there, so
yeah. So he did it up nice.
Yeah, he did it up nice right before he left. So he built a conservatory and he did the kitchen right before he left.
He basically did the whole house. It
Yeah.
was pretty refurbed.
Yeah, the house was pretty newly renovated, so it was really nice. Both of the houses we saw today, the kitchens were really nice.
Proper.
Yeah.
I could proper throw down some food in there.
Yeah, he can't cook. So yeah. He could throw down some beans and toast in the kitchen. The family that showed us around is like a mother and her 2 children, and she said that her husband has his own son, and they were really nice as well. The garden was a nice size. Yeah, for the first house, yeah. So we're just talking about the first house right now. The garden was really nice. The master bedroom and the other bedroom, they were similar in size. And the small one was obviously small, because when you get these 3 bedroom houses, 2 rooms are usually medium and one's
tiny,
like a little tiny room. And that one had 1 bathroom. Personally, I prefer to have 2 bathrooms, one for guests downstairs and
one for us.
Yeah. What did you think of the?
It was nice. It's just teeth. Which
Yeah.
What they're asking for is too much.
Yeah. The house was priced at 300k to 325.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Because of what's going on, 275 is what I would like to offer for that.
yeah.
But their situation right now, I don't think they would take it. They should, but I don't think they would take it.
But one thing I will say is because the market is due for a crash.
Yeah.
They want anywhere between 300 and 325, but they're not gonna get that.
They ain't gonna get it.
They're not gonna get it. We don't want to. Okay, our budget's 300k, but we don't want to pay 300k. So the fact that they want 300k is actually none of our business.
Don't look at me like I owe you anything.
It's none of our business. Like, do you know what I mean? In an ideal world, they'll get 300k for that house. What we found out that they paid 250 for it in the first place.
Yeah.
So they're asking for 50k more than what they actually paid for it. So
They ain't gonna get it from me.
they're not getting it from me either. But the woman was very convincing and she was very nice.
She's proper nice.
Yeah. And what problems did you find in the first house? It was.
There's damp on the room at the front. So it's like where rain's been hitting the side of the house.
Yeah.
It's seep through and you start seeing damp patches along the ceiling.
For some reason, damp seems to be a common thing in these houses. So when you go to a house, make sure you look up. Look.
Where the ceiling meets the wall.
Yeah. Look in the corners of the rooms and see if there's any black shiz or any like stains where you could have seen where liquid would have been. Yeah. So damp seems.
Yes.
Damp was in both houses. Sorry. Damp was in. Damp was in. Okay, all right, get over it, man. Damp was in both houses. So
Trap. And the floor, that's what I wanted to say to you.
Yeah.
The floor had a lot of soft spots, and it's like
when you're walking up the stairs, I saw you bouncing on each step.
I can't really sneak around too tough. Not that I would. I mean, if I'm trying to shoot you with a Nerf gun. Yeah,
or like if I'm trying to sneak down in the middle of the night, to go get some food. I don't.
Yeah.
That's another good thing to do when you're visiting places is to test things out. Open and close stuff if you feel like the floor might be a bit, because as Matthew was walking upstairs, he was literally bouncing on every single step behind us to test out the steps. So that was a good thing. Yeah, all in all, the first house was okay, but from the owners themselves, when they were taking us around, they were very adamant to say
that this is how much they want for it.
They want over 300k for their house.
And I get it.
They're not gonna get that. I know they're trying to get what's best for them, but as buyers,
we're trying to get what's best.
Yeah, I love the fact that we're first time buyers, and if you're a first time buyer and you're watching this, houses are always, when you go to visits, they're always gonna love the fact that you're a first time buyer because they know that they don't have to wait on you to move in.
Yeah.
So they don't want to be involved in a chain. That's what they want. You can tell that if we were to put in an offer,
it gives you power. You can put a squeeze on them.
Yeah, we want a bargain and they want more. They want a lot of money and we want a bargain, and it's a buyer's market. So really, now the second house, that was another part of Kent, which is a lot more rural.
Country, boy.
Yeah, when we were driving through there, literally it was like a safari.
Country.
I like living in the countryside, but that that was,
it's too much.
There was literally just bushes upon fields and trees. There was not really much civilization.
No.
But okay, as a being a young black couple, or just a black couple in general, for us it might not seem obvious, but for us, when we go to a potential area to live, or maybe even work or anything, we have to look around and see if there's enough cultural diversity. Is there other black people? Is there Asian people? Is there Chinese? But just a bit of cultural diversity. We went to Edenbridge in Kent. We always make sure we vet the area, so it's always smart to go to an area a little bit earlier than you should to make sure you look around, or at least look around after.
Look at the streets, shopping.
Yeah.
If there's any decent parks.
Yeah, any amenities. Am I saying amenities?
I don't even know what that means.
Amenities. Yeah, we looked around just to see what kind of people are in the area, and we swiftly noticed that we hadn't seen one black, one Asian, one Oriental, one anything. We literally just saw, you know, Caucasian people. So as black people, when we move to an area, if we don't see diversity, it can be quite uncomfortable. Seeing the lack of cultural diversity already made that a no area for me.
The second house was really, really nice.
If
it wasn't for the area,
yeah, if it wasn't for the area, I'd be so down for that.
Mad, really.
It's mad that we have to think like this as black people living in England, but it is what it is. Like, this is our lives. This is how we have to look at places. We can't just move anywhere. We need to make sure we're living somewhere where we're comfortable. So yeah, and there's a lot of areas in the UK where it's just not diverse at all. Conclusion, we'll offer something on the first house, a cheeky offer.
Yeah. They
might not take it because they seemed like, the way they were talking, they want big boy money for their house. But
they ain't gonna get it.
They say big boy time market. Like,
they're not gonna get that money.
Yeah. Second house, no, because the area was lacking so much diversity that I couldn't be comfortable living in that area.
No.
Yeah. So we'd like to video the whole process of us using our online broker and just show you if it's easy or if it's difficult. But yeah, we think it'd be a very good like learning type video. So we're gonna use an online broker, see how easy it is, see if it's much more beneficial than, you know, maybe going to a broker in person, especially now because, you know, during COVID, it's not like we can just meet. Alright guys, so that's the end. We've actually got a new Instagram page. If you want to follow it, it's gonna be right here. So on that page, you'll be able to find home design inspo, as well as first time buyer advice, and maybe like little pieces of furniture that we find really cool and stuff like that. So yeah, go ahead and follow. And till next time.
That's lame.
Okay, till next time, I'm Tiyana.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.